Everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing a reaction and review for the Black Panther official trailer number 2, or it's the first official trailer. They never number trailers. The only people that seem to number trailers are actually other YouTubers, so I'd always just read whatever's on the title, but I think it's the second official trailer. I think the first one was an official one. I don't know, but either way, I'm just going to go with official trailer because that's what it says on the actual video. So I'm excited for this. Of course, Black Panther comes out in February. We got a couple movies leading up to it. We have, well, I guess we just have one. I guess only Thor, technically. The other movies that are coming out that are comic-based are, I think, is Deadpool 2 next year? I don't know. That might not be February. I don't even remember. I know Thor for sure, and then I guess Black Panther is the only one after that. Any other comic book movies are not technically Marvel Studios. They are Fox and Marvel or whatever. But I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited to see more of the characters, more of Wakanda. Maybe more of the villains. I would like to see more of the villains and, how they're going to kind of do that element of the story. Like, how far into the Black Panther mythos are we going to be when the movie kicks in? That's what I'm very curious about. So, we're going to get things going and see what they have to show.
I have seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine.
That's a really cool shot.
I've seen aliens drop from the sky.
I think there's going to be a lot of cool shots in this movie.
I've never seen anything like this. How much more are you hiding? Hold up. Let's go.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, see, the set design is one of the things I'm most excited for. It's a sweet outfit. Oh, yeah, 2 suits. Okay, I like that. Okay. Oh, I think I know what that is, but I don't know if I should talk about that or not. And that seemed like different type of suit.
The world's gonna start over. I'm gonna burn it all. What happens now? Determines what happens.
Oh.
The rest of the world.
See, that's the type of stuff I wanted to see. It's like, okay, that's what's going to happen with the villains. That's probably later in the film, I would imagine, but still.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to turn here and turn on and count out. The revolution will not be televised. Let's have some fun.
That's pretty cool.
The revolution will be live.
Okay, so that's pretty awesome. The purple's the vibranium going throughout his outfit, so that's actually pretty awesome. I love that. That was a cool trailer. I definitely like that. We got to see not only the fact that there are going to be 2 Black Panther outfits, which is pretty cool. We got to see more of the tech within the Black Panther outfits. We got to see technically a 3rd outfit with our villain. I can't think of his actual name, but we get to see another outfit of him where it's like black and gold, so I thought that was very cool. So that'll be like our end fight, I have to imagine. I'm sure some people were probably upset that they showed that. I can understand that. That's one of the things where I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. Has me more excited just seeing that. It's like, okay, it's going to be Black Panther versus, technically he won't be Black Panther, but he'll be in like a Panther outfit. But that was cool, and it's hard to say if it's really a spoiler or not. I mean, it is a comic book thing, so people would know. But the part where he's in like the white outfit and he's walking towards the trees and like everything looks kind of like crazy. It looks like the Aurora Borealis in the background, and there are Black Panthers in the trees. I'm pretty sure that is supposed to be him actually reconnecting with past Black Panthers. That's actually a power that he has. It's, for anyone who may watch Avatar or may have seen that, it's kind of like that. He can talk to all the former Black Panthers and he gets all of their knowledge and skills and things like that. So even as a man himself, he can technically have an entire conversation within his own mind by, talking with the ancestors, the former Black Panthers. So I'm pretty sure that's what that sequence was. Also, it could have just been a random dream sequence, but I feel like that's what that was. Them showing the other Black Panthers there, and it might lead to some other elements, and maybe that would be a way to show his father. We don't really know if his father was a former Black Panther or not, or how they decide to do the story for this version of the Marvel Universe. But I feel like that's what that scene was, which I thought was cool. And then we got to see, like I said, some extra tech from the suit. The purple going through him was the vibranium. For anyone who's not super familiar with the comics, vibranium is okay. So adamantium is like the strongest substance on the planet in the Marvel Universe. It's like adamantium, and then vibranium is like right underneath that. Adamantium is what Wolverine's claws are made of course, and then vibranium is what makes Wakanda so insanely rich. It's insanely rare, and vibranium is what is actually used to make Captain America's shield. So while adamantium is indestructible, vibranium is basically like impossible to. What's the best way to put it? You can't push vibranium is the best way. Like, if you remember the Captain America movie, when the bullets went into the shield, it stops all force. Like, everything just goes, and it just drops right off. That's why in the Civil War movie, when that helicopter was shooting him, the bullets weren't ricocheting. It literally stops all force, and it just reverberates throughout his entire suit. And it's like any kinetic energy is just like nothing. So that's what vibranium does. It like stops all kinetic energy, and it makes you, it's just dead weight. Like, anything that hits it is just dead weight at that point. So that's what vibranium does, which is kind of what makes it so freaking sweet. But yeah, the purple going through the suit is very cool. And the part where he's running, it looks like the suit is building up around him, which is very cool. And we see that twice. We see that with him, and then we actually, we get Black Panther doing it, and then we have our main villain doing it. So we have T'Challa running, along the road, and then the suit kind of builds up around him, and then we have our main villain, where the same thing happens to him when he gets, he pulls the blades out, and then the gold suit kind of builds up around him. So that's very cool. That's something I haven't seen with Black Panther. I'm sure it's in the comics. I'm not, I can't afford comics, so I don't be reading the comics all the time. I just do my YouTube stuff and find the stories. But that's very cool. That's something I've never seen before with the suit building up. It was kind of like Extremis armor from Iron Man 3. And it looks even cooler, because this looks like what Extremis looks like in the comic books, where it builds up like on a cellular level. That's kind of what Extremis looks like in the comic books. Like, it comes out of Tony's cells. I don't know if they'll ever get to that point in the movies, but that's kind of what it is. Like, it builds up. It's literally underneath the skin, and then it just builds out of you, like out of these little holes. It's kind of creepy looking, but it's very cool. And I feel like that's what that reminded me of. Was like, that's kind of what I wanted Extremis to look like in the movie. And that's kind of what it looks like here, where it's like building up on a cellular level, just right around them. And it's probably coming from an actual thing instead of being inside their bodies. It's still a suit, but that's kind of what it made me think of. So I was like, that's cool, because it's like building up piece by piece, and that just looks really awesome. So that's very cool. I'm excited for this. Action looks better. The visuals just even cooler. Like, we just see more of it, so all of it looks cool. But I'm very excited to see this. Like, honestly, I'm literally excited to see the movie. Like, there's so much from this that I'm curious as far as like, what are they going to have as, sort of old school tribal stuff, and how much are we going to see of the modern tech. And of course, the entire city is, technological. Like, the ending fight is like I'm pretty sure, I would assume that that's still within Wakanda, and it's like a train goes, past them and stuff. So it's just like, this is pretty cool. I can't wait to see how they do the visuals for, the city, and how it goes back and forth, because clearly there's a part where they are not in Wakanda, and I'd have to go back to it to see if that was, see what language that was. But the part where he gets like blown off of the car, and then he has to run on the wall. Here it is. I think that's Korean. I'm pretty sure that's Korean. So they're in Korea. I would assume they're in South Korea. But that's cool. So they will be going to different locations, but I'm definitely excited for this. That's definitely a cool trailer. The biggest thing for me, honestly, at this point is the visuals, because I already was excited. It's like, alright, it's Black Panther. I like Black Panther. I like Black Panther. I knew who he was. It's not just that he's a black character. I know that's a big thing, and I know that, that's why a lot of people are excited. But I am excited. I like Black Panther beforehand. Doesn't hurt that he's a black dude, because I like that. That's cool. But yeah, I've always liked Black Panther, so I am very excited to see how far this goes. And it seems like they're doing a great job already, just from what we've seen. I would love to see it. I don't think they're actually going to do it. They might make a reference to it, but I would love to see him actually have the little, the blades that he has, which are like vibranium blades, and he can basically, they're like daggers, and he can throw them. I feel like I mentioned that in the last trailer as well. Like that, I kind of want to see that, because that was like his big thing. He didn't, he uses his claws, but that's like his weapon, and he can use them as projectiles too. So they might make a reference to that, but it's literally like he just shoots vibranium if he wants to. So I don't think they'll actually have that in the movie. But I would love to see a reference to that. It would be like, oh, that's old technology or whatever, and it's like the vibranium, blades or the little gauntlets that he has. So I think that would be cool if they made a reference to that. We got the 2 costumes. Maybe we'll see some older ones. Maybe let's say like, maybe the more comic book based costumes where it's just like a slick black outfit instead of like the armor tech that we kind of see in the movies. Maybe they'll have that in there and be like, oh, this is, the ancient warrior, Black Panther costumes. And they kind of had that a little bit with the 2 suits together because one suit did look like it was more tech based than the other. So they kind of have that in there a little bit, but maybe we'll get some more references and be like, oh, here's some stuff here. And of course, there's always going to be references to, it's whatever character it is, there will always be references to that comic book. But this looks great. I'm honestly like in love with the visuals, and the costumes look great, and just the set design looks good. And I am incredibly excited to see just how the whole movie kind of flows together. So certainly looking forward to this. Love the idea of Black Panther having to fight another Black Panther. I think that's a cool concept. I'm sure it's been in the comics once again. But yeah, I can't wait to see that because all this stuff just looks cool. The outfits are great. The design is great all around. And I just can't wait to see exactly what unfolds with this story, with the characters, with the villains specifically. Working together, how that's going to play out. But looks really good, of course. Would love to know what you guys thought about it, so please comment below. Let me know your favorite parts about this trailer, your least favorite parts about it. We still got quite a ways to go, so I'm assuming we are going to get a final trailer. I would have to imagine we're going to get one more official trailer, so I would love to know what you guys would want to see in that official trailer. What theories you guys have, what might show up in the next trailer. As far as I'm concerned, I'd be good with this. Honestly, if this was like the last official trailer and we just had like, the little TV spots, maybe we get a little bit of extra footage here and there. Honestly, I'd be fine. I feel like if we go to the last trailer and this one, I think that's all I need to see. I'm pretty good. We got the, probably the biggest reveal, the fact that there's going to be the main villain with the Black Panther outfit. It was like, all right, well, once you hit that, that's kind of the peak. It was like, all right, a nice little taste of that, and then I'm good to go. I'm ready to just see the movie now, so I really don't need another trailer, so I don't know what I would even want to see. I just really don't know. Like, there's nothing else I can think of that I really wanted to see. I got exactly what I wanted out of this, which was seeing more of how the villains were going to play out, and we see them together, we see them breaking out Claw, and we see them at the museum, and then we see how, they operate during, like, the different battle sequences, and it's like, alright, that's pretty much exactly what I wanted to see from this trailer, which is more of how the villains are truly incorporated into the story, how they work as individual villains and then work as a team of villains. So yeah, I pretty much got everything I needed, so I don't really need anything else if they do another official trailer, which I would definitely watch. But we'd love to know if there's anything you guys want to see that you still felt was missing from this trailer, as well as the last one that you're just like, I need to see this, just because, you're just waiting to see it. But all in all, just want to know what you guys thought about the trailer, so please comment below, let me know, and thanks for watching.